Hey, good morning. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fear do you have on a regular basis? Down at the low end of 0, 1, 2, 3 of some form of anxiety or worry, or at the other end of 10 of just absolute terror. Where do you reside on a scale considering your fear? We don't spend a whole lot of time trying to understand our fear. In fact, we spend a lot of time trying to get as far away from our fear as we possibly can. We spend tons of money, tons of energy, tons of effort to try and get it as far away from whatever it is that we're fearful of as possible. One of my favorite examples is Winston Churchill would talk about sitting by the fireside and having all of these fears rolling around inside of him. And he would imagine the culmination, the embodiment of these fears as this big, black, drooling, mangy dog that would sit right by his chair and stare at him. And being present with that fear, embodying it, being able to look it in the face, allowed him to understand better what he was fearful of and how to deal with it. The exercise for him becoming comfortable enough to actually make friends with his fears and allow them to sit by the chair. When he was able to do that, the fears relaxed. He relaxed, and allowing them to be present gave him the opportunity for the fears to dissipate to some degree. So my question to you is, what are you fearful of? Have you taken some time to actually consider and look your fear in the face? What is it made of? Are you afraid of being alone? Are you afraid of failure? Are you afraid of disappointing someone or something or yourself? Or are you afraid of not being perfect? Are you afraid of succeeding? What are the things that come together to make you who you are, because your fears are a reflection of what you believe about how the world works? The only way to reduce those, running away is a temporary fix, but the only way to actually relieve the tension of that fear is to look it in the face and understand it. So my challenge to you becomes to take some time and observe. Understand where your fears come from and why they're there, and what specifically makes them your fears, because your fears are unique to who you are. Take some time this week and observe what it is that gives you anxiety, what it is that gives you straight up fear, and what are the things that truly terrorize you, and why those are there. Is there any way to become more comfortable with the fact that they exist, even if they don't go away? And is there any way to empower yourself to be more comfortable with the fact that they're there and that you have some control over what you do with them? I'm John Rhoads. Please feel free to comment in the comments section below. Ask any questions you may have. See if you can find what your embodiment of that black mangy dog looks like. And as always, I hope you're able to find purpose and meaning in your daily life.